final push to the dark side for Anakin was the moment he found out that Padme, the love of his life, was dead. Not only that, it was implied by Palpatine that he was in fact the one who killed her and therefore killed his child as well. Since then, Vader believed the lie that was told by Palpatine and in return suffered the pain of his loss for years on end, believing that he was the one who killed Padme and that his child had died as well, until he actually learned the truth, that the child had actually survived and was alive and well. Vader at that time was not aware that Amidala had given birth to twins. So how was it that he actually discovered he has a son, and what was his reaction to the lie that Palpatine told him many years before? We start with Vader returning to his ship aboard the Nubian, when Dr. Aphra told him that Boba Fett wanted to meet with him. Vader then traveled to the Star Destroyer to meet with the bounty hunter and hear his story. When he met with Boba Fett, he learned that the bounty hunter had lost track of the young pilot who destroyed the Death Star, but not all news was bad. He continued to tell Vader that he had learned the name of the young boy, telling him that his name was actually Luke Skywalker. As Boba Fett left, Vader was left alone. It was then that he started to remember Padme Amidala telling him about her pregnancy, and it was at that moment that he finally realized that Palpatine had lied to him. Padme had given birth prior to her death, meaning that he could not have killed her on Mustafar. Through the Force, his anger started to show, as the glass around him was starting to crack. Vader entered his chamber and proceeded to contact the Emperor. However, he eventually chose to say nothing about the discovery of his son. Instead, he assured the Emperor that he would not fail in finding the young pilot and ended the transmission. The reasoning behind this was that he was now determined more than ever to find his son and persuade him to join in his quest for power. Now more than ever, he needed to be fast and not let the Emperor find young Skywalker first. His plan ultimately was to capture young Luke, persuade him into joining his cause, and eventually take down the Emperor and rule the galaxy as father and son. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't miss out on any of my future videos that I will post on this channel. Have a fun day, and in closing, don't forget, may the Force be with you always.